boyfriend.
She's single, but looking.
But I'm illegal for people that are old.
Well, you know, some men like them young. We ain't gonna mention no names, but, you know, I'm one of them.
What's good? You know, I clicked on the video, so I'm already knowing you with the vibes. As you come in, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. So today, you know I'm bringing you the vibes. We going over this video right here. Anthony Edwards is one of the biggest creeps in Hollywood. Man, listen, there's somebody you don't want around your kids. Let's get into it.
Hey, what is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, man, so y'all already know what's going on. Alright, y'all. Now, check this out, right? I had a couple clips I wanted to show y'all in this video. Check this out. Now, I've never seen this clip. Raise your hand if today is the first time you've seen this clip. Now, I saw it about a week ago, but I'm just now getting to it. This clip was going viral on TikTok, right? Maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, maybe. Because back in July, Anthony Anderson and his team actually responded to this clip, making its way back around the internet, because this happened in 2003. Mind you, Anthony Anderson was 33 years old and Lindsay Lohan was 17. This man says the wildest shit I have ever heard so blatantly on a television show. Hopefully this doesn't have any kind of copyright and we can actually show it, because he actually puts his hand on her knee and says, "You sure grown up a lot since you last did Parent Trap. Whoa. And me and my kids used to watch you." Now, y'all know when she did Parent Trap, she was young.
Right. That's
right here, she's 17, young, and he's still 33. And if I'm not mistaken, Anthony Anderson has some sexual charges against him a couple years ago. But check this out. This ain't that much of old news. They just came out over the summer and responded to this clip. This shit is crazy. Check this out, y'all.
You're sick and you just kiss me on the lips with tongue?
Okay, we already jumping off to a bad start. First of all, he just kissed this little girl. I don't know about y'all. I know, like, when it comes to Hispanics, that's like normal amongst them. But it's even still to an extent, you get what I'm saying? You know, your initial your immediate family members, you know, you'll probably give them a kiss on the cheek. But outside of that, this dynamic, you a grown man, this is a little girl. Ain't no kissing. This, you'll get them the side hug. That's what they get. You know what I'm saying? But nah, yeah, they already pushing it. He already pushing the limits.
You on the lips?
Somebody bring me some rubbing alcohol. You're sick and you just kiss me on the lips with tongue?
I can kiss you on the lips.
Somebody bring me some. I digress. My children and I, we loved you in the Parent Trap. I just want to give that to you.
Thank you so much.
And you've grown up a whole lot since then.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, man, this man's sick, man. This man real messy, bruh.
You're only 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 17. First of all, let me let it play.
Are you driving yet?
Yes.
Can you drive?
Yes, it's the same thing.
Speaking of pink.
Uh-oh.
I have something I'd like to add to your collection. It's pink, it's satiny, and it's me.
Oh
It's me. To Lindsay from me. There you go.
well, this is going to go right on my bed. And when I see you, I will say hi, because I'll see your face every night.
Now, aside from entertaining me in your room and in your house, what gentleman will be at the new pad with you and Raven Simone?
Her and Raven Simone. I thought Raven Simone was, how you call it? I don't want to say it in the wrong terminology, gay. But I thought she was into, like, women. I don't think she liked dudes.
No one
I'm just talking about, like parties.
No, I don't
get
have a
together.
boyfriend.
Bro, why is you asking this little girl if she got a boyfriend? Out of all the things you can be interviewing this lady about, you asking her, do she got a boyfriend? And you offering her a pillow? Like,
She's single, but looking.
not looking for you. But at the same time, let me let it play. This crazy.
I'm illegal for people that are old.
Well, some men like
Yeah, she just said she's illegal.
them young. We ain't gonna mention no names, but, I'm one of them.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, I couldn't be the director. I would have had, that little clipboard. That little clipboard when you come through, how you do it? Like, cut, commercial break. Hold on, stop this right now. As a director, I gotta tell you, ask you, what are you doing? First of all, you are a representation of the staff that's helping you direct this show. I don't want nobody thinking that I condone in things that you condoning in right now. This is not the type of thing we're going to put out to the public. You got to stop that. Somebody got to stop him. Somebody, father in the audience got to, what's going on right now? That's crazy. Let's get back to it. My bad, y'all.
Now, this big-headed, big-bearded, former fat boy is one nasty-ass man.
Why he got his cheeks out? Oh, Lord. See, I wasn't too familiar with this man, to be honest, y'all. I know he did a couple movies. I'm not even a big movie head to call him out on what movies he did. And I know he probably recently had a little show, like a family show. Man, this man wilding right now, man.
From the moment that interview started, he was completely inappropriate with a 17-year-old girl. And back in the summer, they tried to come out and say that it was meant to
don't flag me on YouTube. This man got his cheeks out. Golly.
be comedy. It was meant to be all jokes. When just a year after that, he faced his first, sexual assault charge.
Lock him up.
And after 2004, I think he faced two more, with the most recent being in 2018.
Lock him up.
I also have a clip that I'm going to play of a former actress alleging assault from Anthony Anderson in an elevator. But y'all, this man started the interview saying she kissed him on the lips, put his hands on her knee and said, "You've grown up since then." She was only 17 years old, y'all, in that interview. That she's grown up a lot since Parent Trap.
Right.
The most horrifying of it all ended that clip with saying, "I won't say any names of men who like them young," and openly said, "I do."
Listen, another thing I just thought about too, and I'm not trying to direct it and make it as if she's to blame, but her actions, she led this man on as well. Cause she laughing and giggling with the man as if this is okay, as if his behavior is okay, and it's not. Like, she should have, hold up, swole up, slow down. Like, what you getting at? You kind of weird right now. First off, you done gave me the pillow. Now you throwing little subliminals at me like I'm a little girl. Like, I guess that's why it's highly weird, because this probably not her first rodeo of experience or something like that either.
What part of funny or,
right,
comedy
there's nothing to
is
laugh
that
at.
when you're saying it to a 17-year-old? You're asking a 17-year-old girl who at that time was living with Raven Simone, what kind of guys are they going to have at their house? He literally asked her, I don't even think he asked, was she, living with her parents just to know. I think he was trying to plot, trying to make sure she living alone so he might be able to slide one day. 33 years old. I mean, look at Anthony Anderson. He done got so skinny, head so big. He got that bobblehead effect going on right now. And look, this is an old picture of Anthony Anderson right here. I can just look at him and you can tell he nasty. You can tell he a little predator. Look at them shoes. Got that little old Nokia. This is a real old picture right here. I can just see it over Anthony Anderson.
Damn, that boy look
you can
sick.
see.
That boy look like he on something, or he really went through something. That boy's sick for real.
That he was a nasty guy. He still is. Being accused of, assault so many times.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about nobody else, but that boy.
These women just ain't out here making this stuff up. And I was honestly kind of mind blown when I saw that clip of him and Lindsay Lohan. I never seen that. I ain't see that when I was a child. I ain't see that growing up. Nothing.
They swept that under the rug.
They must have kept that under wraps. Whoever put that out and let that go viral, they must, I don't know. Obviously it had to be because he was gonna host the Emmys, and they were trying to get him banned from hosting the Emmys, so all of the freaky stuff and assault charges were coming back around. Because they were like, why would the producers hire him to host the Emmys?
Right.
So clearly, that's where it came from. People just started digging this stuff up. Now, I want to play y'all this next clip of the lady who talks about him assaulting her on the elevator. Then I also, man, it gets a little bit freakier. Anthony Anderson, this almost turned into a whole video about him. I didn't even think it was going to be this long. But Anthony Anderson, he tells a story where he talks about going to a hotel with Prince. And look.
Not Prince. Not Purple Rain.
This shit get a little freaky. I'm not even going to say what it's about. I'm going to wait till we get to that part. Before we go there, check out this clip about the assault that happened on the elevator, all right? Check this out.
We were signing posters for the movie because the movie was out,
Mm-hmm.
and we were done. So we were staying in a hotel, all of us, everybody. It was just, they were sending different cast members out to different cities to promote. And I was paired with this person because we were both sort of easy, off the cuff, and funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like we could just go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So it made it interesting. It was just sort of like a meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
We were signing posters. We were all done.
Mm-hmm.
And I never forget what I had on. I had on a jean jumpsuit that zipped up the front.
Okay.
And
that old school.
Done. We've been out there for hours.
Mm-hmm.
Going back in the hotel. Vegas hotels. It's a lot of floors.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like near the top of the floor. We were both all staying on the same floor. And I was in the elevator, and he had two male friends that were in town just to see,
Mm-hmm.
hang out and whatever.
Okay.
But, you worked with someone, and then you've been doing promotion with this person. You think that's your friend, and you're very comfortable.
Right.
So getting in the elevator with him and his two friends in a Vegas elevator to go, 42 floors up
Right.
wasn't a thing. We were just talking in there, and he looked at his friend, and his friend pushed the emergency stop. And he said, "You gonna finally give me what I want."
Really?
I thought he was kidding. I started laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget, I had really high heels on.
Mm-hmm.
And he came at me to try to unzip my,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I caught his hand right here. And I was like, no, you're not going to unzip a big guy.
Okay.
Pushed me back, tried to unzip it. We were fighting now with my zipper because I
And
realized now
his friend is in there watching.
Two friends.
Two friends are watching
Watching.
this. Wow.
And kept the elevator from moving. And people, I guess, are trying to make it move again because they're on different floors. So it would start moving and they would stop it again.
Mm-hmm.
We were fighting with the zipper. He got the zipper down and tried to pull it off of my body.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're fighting. We're both sweating. And I was like, "You not going to, no."
Right.
And we fought and we fought. And we went up and down. I'll never forget. We stopped on a floor, opened up, and there was a bunch of people trying to get in the elevator. And his two friends stood in front of the door and said, "You're not getting on this elevator." And he got my jumpsuit off of me, like the top of me, but it was still on my waist.
Mm-hmm.
I got out on our floor. I managed to get out on our floor.
Okay.
He jumped up. Like I said, I had on really high heels.
Mm-hmm.
He's tried to stop me by tackling me. He jumped on my back. And you know how like those long halls in the casino?
Yeah.
I carried him on my back, fighting. till I got to my room and I started banging on my door. And I was screaming all the way. But it's Vegas. You
Right.
ain't screaming in the hallway.
Right.
And my fiance at the time came out.
Mm.
He was in the room next to our room.
Mm.
He jumps off, goes to his room, and now we are looking a mess, both of us. I just pushed him back in the door. We went in our room and I told him what happened. And he said, I'm going next door. And I was like, I don't want you to go next door. I don't know what I want to do, but I don't want you to do that because that's going to end up in a fight.
Yeah.
He goes next door anyway. He
As he should.
denied
Right,
everything
absolutely.
that
As he
happened,
should.
but he saw me.
Yeah.
He saw. He
Ain't no
knew.
denying.
He knew.
He shouldn't even been talking.
No,
it's
he
on
was
site. It's
talked-
on site.
talked
It's on
through it.
site.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
happen. He talked through it, came back over about an hour later, and he said, you know,
An hour later?
he's gonna leave you alone. And I was like, okay.
He must have paid that man some money or something. Ain't no way we finna be talking for a whole hour and nothing. You gotta feel some type of repercussion or consequences, my boy. Okay, I don't know, that's crazy. And then just to think of the mental, thinking about this man mental, right? You basically trying to grape this woman, right? How in a moment is you even aroused by that? You get what I'm saying? How you this lady fighting you, this lady fighting for her life. How in your mental is you aroused by that? You gotta be one sick individual, man.
Now, a lot of people don't really believe what she said because she took a long time to come out and tell her story. But, I mean, it's kind of 50-50. A lot of people, when I was checking comments, really believe what she said.
I think she was telling the truth. She probably exaggerated with some things, like dragging the man all the way down the hallway while he was on her back. But I think for the most part, she probably was telling the truth because she was just too detailed. And on top of that, the husband somewhat witnessed the situation. She got, his other eyes in the situation. We'll really have to get a explanation from his two homeboys. Even though they might, lip seal, they might not say nothing at all about the situation. But I think she was telling the truth.
And shoot, I believe her.
Yeah.
Because if you that bold to do it in front of your friends, I mean, y'all have done it before. And,
Yeah. This ain't the first rodeo.
You just didn't get caught or didn't get out the times that you did. A lot of these people, that we've been learning over the years, this is common practice, especially with people in the industry. And sometimes I'll see a lot of comments like, oh, why are you always covering black entertainers or this and that? It's not even that. I've covered them all. Small, big, and tall, white, brown, black, and blue. I've covered them all. But it's never ending. It's never ending. I don't think I've talked about Anthony Anderson on my page, not one single time since I started YouTube. It doesn't really matter what color the person is. It's just a lot of this stuff is coming out.
You wrong.
Thanks to the internet. These people can't escape it, regardless who they are, black or white. You won't be able to escape the things that you did in the dark. Now, this next clip, this is one of those ones where I found this one, and it probably had only 3 comments underneath it. But the 3 comments that it did have was all questioning what exactly he was talking about. Now, he's finna tell y'all a very strange story about him and Prince, or Prince, and his people inviting him to a hotel in the middle of the night, 4 o'clock in the morning, to eat pizza and pasta. I said, hold on now. Is they talking about what I think they talking about?
I'm confused. Y'all gotta help me out here. Y'all know I don't got it all. Pizza and pasta. at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then what kind of combination is that? Have you ever had pizza and pasta together? Nah, you know what? I take that back. I remember Pizza Hut had this little thing where they had the pizza, and then they had like the Alfredo pasta, or you could either get like the what you call that thing? It was like different pastas they had, like the chicken pasta or the sausage pasta or whatever. You know, they had different pastas and you can get it with a pizza. So I take that back. It is a such thing as pizza and pasta, but I don't know if that's what they talk about. This weird.
Prince was at this hotel too, along with Tavis Smiley and others. And he said in the middle of the night, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, they're eating pasta and pizza. And we just started this video with him saying he likes them young. So you could put 2 and 2 together as we go ahead.
So what, pasta and pizza mean little people? I mean, well, young, I don't want to say little kids. I'm trying to use the right verbiage, not to, mess up YouTube, but that's what that is. Pasta and pizza is little kids.
And check this clip out.
Went to this after-hour spot after the concert, a place called Village Underground in the Village.
Oh, that's famous.
Yeah, and so, because Prince likes to jam afterwards. Well, Prince just went to go listen to the musicians, and so it's Prince, his assistant, myself. And I see Prince lean over to his assistant, and then all of a sudden the assistant leans over to me and says, I don't know why I do this voice, but it's like, Prince wants you to come back and have pasta and pizza. I was like, oh, okay. And then Prince got up and left, and she got up and left. I don't know why her voice is so deep, because it was a woman.
That's right.
She got up and she left.
You were summoned.
Yes.
You were summoned by royalty.
And I show up at the Ritz-Carlton. There's a doorman there with a key. And it was like, Ms. Anderson, Prince is on floor 42, and the room number is 4206. I was like, okay. Gave me my key, put me in this private elevator. I went up, put the key in the door. The door opened. I had my wife with me. We walked in. I was like, oh.
Oh, so his wife with the bull, too.
And there was, an array of people in the living room. And I went back to find Prince, and he was back there holding court with Tavis Smiley and Cornel West. And he looked up and was like, smiled and gave me the peace sign. And I went back in, and we had pasta and pizza at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. How did Prince like his pizza? This is very important. The toppings.
First off,
it's a window into one's soul.
First off, there was no meat on the pizza. And I didn't see Prince eat any pizza. We would go to his house, man, for the house parties. I want to say Prince was a vegan, and so he had his chef prepare. You'll be at the house, and it'd be Stevie Wonder playing the piano, Malcolm Jamal Warner on bass, Rochelle Farrell singing lead, Harry Connick Jr. playing bongos. No, that was Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. I'm sorry, I get him confused sometimes. But it was just amazing, man. And then it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. His chef is serving you breakfast.
I'll leave that one up for y'all to decide what you think about that.
Yeah, that was low-key cryptic. There was a lot of subliminals in that. I think if you just one of those ones who know, then you know. But yeah, that ain't resonate with me too well.
Notice he mentioned Malcolm Jamal Warner, who's now dead. The entire interview is about Prince, who's been dead. And just, the common Hollywood circle of, at the time, people would never have thought they would die the way that they did. In the form of those dark Hollywood rituals. And Anthony Anderson, somebody who basically spent his entire adult life in Hollywood, is no different from the rest of them. And it seems like he was involved in things with the little ones. Because, y'all know, maybe I'm reaching. Maybe we all, when we hear that word pizza, especially pizza and pasta at 4 a.m., with all kind of people from Hollywood, when we hear that word, we automatically get to thinking, all right, now.
Yeah, that
That's
just
just
sounds
automatic.
crazy. It sounds.
But I don't know, man. I'm going to let y'all make the decision on this one. So with that being said, y'all, I think we'll go ahead and stop it here.
Hi, man. If y'all made it this far in the video and you not subscribed, why not, man? Hit that subscribe button, man. This was weird, but at the same time, you know, people like this, keep them away from your kids. Not even, just keep them up out your circle, man. That's kind of creepy, man. I was about to say shout out to that boy. Well, shout out to the dude who made the video, but Anthony Edwards, yeah, you cook, bud. You grits. But yeah, man, for those who are subscribed, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all get down in the comments. Also, tell a friend or tell a family member that this is where they come get their daily dose of the vibes. And until next time, I'll holla.